to Skip the Lie Media. My name is Mike, and this once again is
still Anthony
with a strange appendage. But this has made the list.
It's called a wedding ring.
Oh. I was talking about the other one.
All right.
So this has made the list. And if you forget, or we talk about some lists, create a big list, or
make it a little list.
Take our little list, combine it, make another little list, and then it's pretty entertaining along the way, we hope. And we hope you enjoy it. Just remember, what should they do?
Like the link, subscribe, poke us.
This is not Facebook. You cannot poke.
Stroke us.
That I'm fine with, but I don't want them coming to my house. You will never know where I live.
Do whatever he says.
Do whatever I say. Like, comment, subscribe. Tell us what you think. So, what is this one about? I wonder. What could this topic be?
Favorite S&M toys.
Shitty hats.
Shitty hats. So this is sticking with Halloween theme. This is favorite or top 5.
I was gonna say Christmas sweater weather. I don't know. Is this
homeless sweater?
Yeah, that's more like a homeless dude
anything.
sweater.
Yeah, they really messed this up. I don't know why.
Yeah, they got it.
It wasn't like this in the movies. Anyways.
Do you know what it looks like? You ever see the movie The Toy with Richard Pryor?
Yes.
And he goes into the water and the piranhas bite off those little holes all over his clothes. That's what you look like.
There we go.
Okay, now go ahead. Say what you're going to say. I'm sorry.
So, top 5 Halloween costumes.
That is correct. Top 5, according to me, and mine are the best ones.
Well, yeah.
And he's not giving anything away, we hope.
Nope.
Not at all.
My number one pick is locked away.
Yeah, but before that,
Right under here.
do you want to go first this time, or did who went first last time?
You went first last time.
But do you want to go first, or do you want me to go
Well,
first? I
considering
can go first.
Considering that
We know what yours is.
Yeah, cat's out of the bag. All right.
So I'll go first then. That's fine.
I'm going to do my number 1 first.
Well, then go ahead. Go number 1 all the way.
Let's just, who cares?
Yeah, since you're in it.
All right.
Make it happen.
So,
In it, spin it.
my number 1 costume, obviously, Angelina Jolie.
Which one? Tomb Raider Angelina Jolie? Or
PMS Angelina Jolie.
or the one where she played the supermodel on heroin Angelina Jolie? What's that?
Just when she's on her period.
Oh, that's it? Okay.
This is what I envisioned.
That's your envision? Oh,
This is
okay.
what Brad Pitt had to deal with.
Yeah, well, they're not together.
So, Nightmare on Elm Street, Freddy Krueger, he's my hero.
His hero.
Kind of.
His hero. If you've
All right.
seen the other episode where we talk a lot about the movies, you know that he's in there.
Yep.
He's an aficionado.
He is in there.
No, you're in there. You're into him.
Like Flint. Okay.
What, you got the starter glove?
This is my starter glove. I have been Freddy Krueger since age 12-ish.
Mm-hmm.
Was Freddy Krueger for most of my trick-or-treating career.
What other costume did you let seep into this?
I don't remember before that.
Whatever
my parents dressed me up as.
I was never a big costume guy, so I once dressed up in drag because my sister said, "What would you look like if you wore our clothes?"
Just once.
That it was in public. But no, I did that once, and then I had where you dress up as a football player and stupid things like that. Because I actually played football that year, and I had the thing. I was like,
You already had the costume.
I was like, I always go out and play. I'm a football player. Well, yeah, you are. You're wearing your uniform, Dumbo.
So Freddy Krueger, just my favorite. It's a great costume because the glove is fun. It's awesome. With a lot of my costumes that I picked, though, now I am one that I like to be as authentic as I can.
Yeah.
So I'm one of those idiots that will do a costume contest and the prize you win is probably 10% of what you actually spent on the costume.
Oh, you're a cosplayer. Like he's like.
I'm not cosplayer,
but you're not going. You're
once
cheaper.
a year.
You're not using popsicle sticks to make your.
Yeah, no, I'm not dressing up as a ghost for the shit.
But still classic.
But my thing is, I like to be as authentic as possible.
Oh, you just said my number one.
And
Ghost with the sheet.
Should we start over?
No. I was totally joking. I was totally joking. That's not my number one. Oh gosh, I got him.
Freddy Krueger. Again, I had the mask as a kid and the glove. Every year, 5-6 straight years. That's it.
He had to hide his face.
And obviously,
somehow,
in my old age, I I still wanted to be Freddy Krueger. So.
Well, he was kind of an older dude in the movies.
He was,
so you're kind of growing into the character now.
The fact that I dressed up as Freddy Krueger within 6 years ago, it's...
Yeah, that's okay. That you see it. I usually put it back up here. I'd put something up, but I don't know. Yeah, I will. I'll put something up there.
All right.
But you see him that one. So I want to tell you my... That was your number one.
Was. Just getting that out of the way.
I'm going to go with my number 5, and this one is more of a group costume that I've seen that was kind of a trend, and still is kind of a trend. The Golden Girls, where guys or gals will dress up as the Golden Girls and go out as like Blanche and I forget all their names.
Dorothy, Rose.
Rose, Blanche, and then what's the other one?
Sophia.
So they go... I think someone has a Golden Girls costume. No, I do not. But no, the Golden Girls.
Well,
I
think you just told me a little bit ago you have a golden shower costume.
Oh, yes, I do. I do, actually.
That's when you don't wear clothes, right?
That's where I dump Mountain Dew on myself. Okay, so... that's the only shower that's golden. So, So no, Golden Girls. I thought I'd go with the group one because you know sometimes costumes are not just a solo event, and I think that if you can compose a whole theme with a bunch of people, that is really cool when it's carried out well. And I think the Golden Girls right now, because it's very popular, that would be something that would be good. Okay,
I'm gonna throw one in here too because I also put one on the list that I thought would be a cool group costume because. You know, that's fun when you can do it. When you get people involved with it.
And you're coordinated.
Actually want to participate. Mm-hmm. Now, I thought of one that, just because I think these are great characters.
Yeah.
The Strangers.
Yeah, that'd be good.
From the movie, because burlap sack for the guy and those kitty girly masks for the girls.
That would be very, very creepy.
Creepy. Easy to do.
Yeah.
I mean... They're the generic masks they're wearing in the movie, so you can probably get them at the costume shop for $50 a piece.
Yeah.
So it's, buy it, you go.
But I think, now you say that, it makes me think of, I think I've seen people do that weird one where they have the guy in the Purge with the little girl, with the young girl. Like I've seen those. Like, if you can pull off that creepy group thing.
Yeah, creepy group thing. Yep.
Yeah. I think I've been in a couple of those.
So the Strangers would be, I guess, my number 5 at this point.
Because you've done number 1. You went all in. You're all in already.
Shot my load.
Yes, he did.
All right,
so you went Strangers?
I went Strangers.
Stranger danger.
And, you're trick-or-treating, you're dressed up, you're a stranger anyways.
Now this one, I kind of looked at these as... when I looked at costumes, there's more than one way to look at it.
Yes.
It can be a singular event that someone wore something so special, or it could be a costume that everybody could enjoy, right?
Okay.
Well, this one, actually, I've seen both. I've seen it be both an event, and I've seen it now available where you can buy them. And it's a Banksy costume. Do you know who Banksy is, the artist? Well, Banksy is an artist, and he has art that he's a guerrilla artist. I don't know how to put it. He goes in secretly and paints these compelling pictures. Well, they're like in some sort of like tan tones and black and white.
Okay.
And so there's one you can go where you're this famous one called the Flower Bomber, where you get these flowers, but then your outfit, if you turn a certain way, you look like you're the guy on the wall.
Gotcha.
Yeah, and so you do that, and there's another one where a girl's dressed up in black and white and hugging a bomb. I've seen a few of them now, and it's like Banksy. It's like art.
Got it.
It's like moving art. I kind of like that.
It sounds cool, just not something I've seen. So
yeah, you'll get to see it.
I can't wait.
I'm gonna make you wear it.
All right.
The nude piece.
So, my turn. Now I'm gonna go with one that could have easily been number 1, too. Clowns.
Classic. Just straight.
The best thing. Clowns, it's,
just straight clowns.
Straight clowns. You can get a clown mask. You can paint your face like a clown. There's so many different ways you can do it. The other thing, too,
you can go happy.
You can go happy or scary, and people are going to be scared of either one because people are scared of clowns.
I like, the thing is there's different types of clowns, like the Emmett Kelly type with the hobo clown.
Yep.
I like that one. And then there's the goofy bozo type. Like that's not the... Remember Cookie and Bozo from the Bozo Show?
Yep.
Cookie was a hobo clown. Bozo was the happy clown.
Right. But they're all scary.
Yeah, well, if you're afraid of clowns,
Deep down there, everybody's scared of them.
I'm not afraid of clowns.
I'm not either. Pussies.
Yes.
So clowns, I think.
Yeah.
It's so many. Again, you can
go anyway.
So many different ways to paint yourself like a clown. Pennywise, yes.
Yeah, you can do Pennywise. You can do. There's so many creepy clowns out there.
Do Violent J.
Yeah. What was it?
An insane clown.
What's the one that movie that Kevin Smith made a movie about a clown that got raped? I forget what it's called now, but it was clown rape, and it just sounds. Hey, I'm just saying it could be really trigger some PTSD if you wanted to, and like have like messy mouth makeup and.
Kevin Smith made that movie.
Or produced it. It's about a clown that is. He's having a really bad time of it, and he's not a great clown.
Yeah.
And he's on his way home from doing a job where he sucked as a clown, and then these degenerate redneck type folk take him and rape him. Yeah. So that's how the movie starts.
I remember the movie Clown.
Was that it?
It was Eli Roth, I think.
No, I'm thinking something different. This was like an independent film. This was not like a major release.
It wasn't.
This was more of a labor
wasn't a
of
mainstream clown movie.
No, not a mainstream clown movie at all.
Straight to theaters. Okay.
I don't even know. Well, independent theaters.
The theaters you go to?
Yeah. I go to the same.
With your Mr. Goodbar?
Me and Paul Rubens frequent some of the same
All right.
theaters.
Clowns.
Yeah, clowns.
Let's just stop there. Clowns.
Clowns.
Let's go to the next one.
Clowns.
What do you got?
What number am I on? So I've said 2, right?
Golden
yes.
Girls.
And Banksy.
And Banksy.
So my next one you'll appreciate.
I haven't appreciated the first 2, so.
Which I know you will appreciate them. How can you not appreciate the Golden Girls?
Oh, I appreciate them.
Oh, Banksy, you don't just because
I don't want to dress up as one.
You sure? I think you're a flake. Huh? Anyways. So my next night made me forget.
Was real right now.
Shit getting real.
No, I said I wish this was real.
Oh, so my next one you will appreciate, and you know what? I'm surprised it wasn't on when we did the thing about horror movies. This one didn't make either of ours lists.
Okay.
The Shining Twins costume. That movie didn't make either of ours lists, which is really strange because that one is, like, I bet some people think that's the best movie ever of horror genre, but I'm not a fan.
Well, what I think is strange is you want to dress up as a painting or a chick so far. That's it.
Well, there's 2 of us here, and there are twins. Although we look like a Laurel and Hardy.
My hands starting to sweat.
Okay. He's got sweaty palms, folks, because he's getting excited.
Okay.
Shining Twins. What, you're not into that? The bloody...
Yeah, they were underage. No, I'm not into that.
Not like that. You're not into dressing up like that? Bruce Willis did. With somebody else, I don't know who it was. I was looking online and, doing research, actually. Strangely.
Research.
And, yeah, I just want to see Bruce Willis in a little girl outfit. Looking all nice. Yeah.
Do you want to put online anything else about giving a reason to check your internet history?
You can check my browser history. I'm cool.
Okay.
I'm down.
The Shining Twins.
That's a good one. Yeah. So what do you got?
I have. I'm gonna say this one because it's a personal favorite. Jack Sparrow.
Yeah. That's classic.
You could have gone pirate, but I actually want to be specific because he's the coolest pirate there is.
He's a specific style.
Yes.
He's like a drunk. Like, you ever watch a Drunken Fighter with Jackie Chan or Drunken Master, where he stumbles around and is able to do kung fu drunk.
And here's the thing, that's why it's cool. It's Johnny Depp.
Mm-hmm.
Originally appeared in Nightmare on Elm Street.
Got eaten by his bed, or sucked in and spit out.
I mean, you get to wear eyeliner. That's as far as I'm going to go with.
And long hair.
You want to be a chick
with
and
hair
then you want to be an old
accessories.
chick.
You get hair accessories.
You get to wear eyeliner. Rock stars did it in the 80s.
In the 80s. They quit at some point.
Now, the other thing about this costume, pirate costumes are cool.
Yeah.
They are.
They are cool.
You get to wear just a bunch of random crap, pretty much. Costume, jewelry, whatnot.
Yeah.
But now, the other thing, too, is, again, I like to be as authentic as possible. So I dressed up as Jack Sparrow one year, and I drank rum all night.
That's probably dangerous.
You be careful with it.
Don't be careful with it.
Don't drink it like it's a thirst quencher. But you just go around all night with your bottle of rum. Now the thing is, if you can be careful with it, as the night wears on, you become a much, much better Jack Sparrow.
So you start as an uptight Jack Sparrow, and you end up being a nice, loose, and the one you expect to see.
It's easier to act that way.
Yeah, because you're probably really stammering.
The swaying is real at that point.
Starts getting real. Shit gets real after a while.
So Jack Sparrow, I think, is a really cool costume.
I do too.
And it's a guy. So it's easier to pull off for me.
I can't do Jack Sparrow because I'm too rotund at this moment. But
you could be a 10-year-old little girl from The Shining.
Hey, bitch. I feel that girl inside me.
I think you feel a couple of them inside.
So my next one, I'm going to go now. This goes to a singular event.
Okay.
More than something that everyone can do. And because I was doing research and I saw something that made me go, well, damn, that was pretty damn cool.
Okay.
And what it was old John McEnroe dressing up as young John McEnroe, and he looked like himself because he did the makeup and had the wooden racket and had the right socks and shorts. He looked like he was way younger. It was like old John McEnroe being young John McEnroe. Like, that's like slipping down a rabbit hole with yourself, like playing yourself, but younger.
So, you want to be you as a younger person, or you're being an old
John McEnroe
as a young John McEnroe?
Old John McEnroe dressed up as young John McEnroe. Put on all the nut hugger shorts with the high socks and the wooden racket, had makeup on that made him look younger.
Right. So all you're trying to be is young John McEnroe.
Well, old John McEnroe was. I said it's a singular event. I don't think everybody can be John McEnroe. I think old John McEnroe is the only one who can pull off young John McEnroe very well.
That is a confusing costume.
But I liked it.
Like, that's more confusing than having to tuck it in and be a golden girl.
You're not confused about that, buddy. I think you really want that. But but Arnold Schwarzenegger, could you imagine Arnold Schwarzenegger playing young Arnold? Like, if he somehow could pull it off to where he looked like he was young Arnold again. But I think he's got too saggy muscles now. But John McEnroe was never
Was that your number one?
No.
Christ.
What? See, now that's unfair. That was a good one, and someone out there likes it. Google it. I'm telling you, Google it.
Yeah.
You'll appreciate me.
All right.
Okay, you're up.
Well, I guess, can I put Steffi Graf on my list now?
Does she dress up as herself?
I don't have a chick on here so far.
A younger version of herself?
All right.
Does she dress up?
You know what? I'm going to throw one out that I think should be a Halloween costume more than it probably is.
All right, go ahead.
And that is Jehovah's Witness.
Why?
Couple of reasons.
This is the most annoying.
Easy costume. Short sleeve dress shirt and a clip-on tie.
Are they going to bring the little board with them?
Get some pamphlets with you.
The pamphlets?
Now, the other thing about it makes total sense for a Halloween costume. You're going door to door anyways. You're working for that candy. It's also the one day that they don't go door to door. And on top of it, you think about it this way. If we made a list of top 5 reasons to be scared to open your door,
they'd be on that list.
They're on that list.
They are on that list. I would agree. Okay. That's a good one.
That is a great one.
That is a great one, but I don't think it's better than my number one.
I don't know, because your first 4 suck ass. But, go ahead.
Well, this number one, I think, will be your favorite other than what you're wearing now after I say it. When I was a kid, I watched this great movie, and in that movie, someone was afraid to go to a party, and he didn't want to be seen at that party. So do you know what he wore to that Halloween party? He wore a shower curtain around him. Daniel LaRusso from the Karate Kid's shower costume. He wore that thing all around, and you can bring girls in there and make out and no one can see. I mean, it's the perfect costume in my opinion. No one knows it's you except for the people you want, and then they can come inside there and you can have a little good time and push them out. I think that one is a great costume. What do you think? I know you like that costume.
I think we should reshoot this entire list.
I think the problem is that he probably likes more the Cobra Kai, the skeleton outfit better than the Daniel Russo's.
No, I'm
shower
surprised
costume.
you didn't want to dress up as Elizabeth Shue with the rest of your list.
Oh, these dude's hot.
Yeah, I know.
Oh.
I would have given you that over the Thompson twins and the Golden Girls.
It's not the Shining Twins, it's Thompson. Hold me now.
So,
oh, warm my heart. Stay with me. You know, Thompson. Okay.
where were you going with this list?
I thought these were great costumes that I loved.
You got to be lying right now.
My list. Do you want to see my list? There is
No,
only
because I believe you. I don't want to see it in writing.
there's only 5 costumes on there. The ones I mentioned. I like John McEnroe dressing up as the younger version of himself. It's hilarious. I like Banksy. Banksy is beast. You know what? I think that's the problem. You don't understand what a Banksy looks like. And I think that is your first problem. He needs to understand what a Banksy looks like. And I know all of you do because you're on the webs and you're with it. Or like this, here's a good example, side by side. Like that's a Banksy with the girl. I like that. I like art come to life. I think that's amazing. Or this guy right here, these two right here. I saw a few of them. Like, I think those are cool. I like that. I think it's inventive. I think it's artistic. And I'm going to, and the images I'm showing him are going to be back here when I go over it. So
But you have to stand in front of a wall the whole time? You can't trick-or-treat in that shit.
Whatever. It's not just about trick-or-treating. These are more, I think mine are more adult-centric. Like, I think yours are kid-centric.
You think so?
I think yours are about, can I go out and get candy in this? Mine are about, like, can I go out and get laid in this? Yours aren't cool, mine are cool.
You're going to get laid as a Golden Girl?
That's a fantasy.
Are the 2 little girls from The Shining a fantasy too?
Playing one as an adult is. So, what we're going to do is we're going to take a moment to discuss our list so we can make our list and you can see what made the list.
Do you got any of those watermelon Sour Patch Kids left?
Sure do. We're going to have some watermelon Sour Patch Kids and we'll see what made the list. He's ready. We're back. And he's excited because he loves our choices.
You sucked the Halloween spirit right out of me.
You sucked the nugget out of my, what was it, Milky Way.
Yeah.
You sucked the nugget out of my Milky Way.
Right.
You left me with just the caramel and chocolate.
So any of the lists we've done so far on here, this is the worst one.
I disagree.
It wasn't supposed to start out that way.
You see what made the list.
This is bad.
You'll see what made the list, and you will love what made the list.
All right.
You're number 5 because you're going to go with yours first. Because you're one that you insisted.
Jehovah's Witness.
So number 5 that made the list is Jehovah's Witness. And I'm just going to say back here, I'm going to put these things up as we go along, but I want to tell you, do I pick a real one or do I pick a costume Jehovah's Witness? This is a gray area. Like on yours.
Let's just edit that part out and figure it out later.
No, I'm just saying. I'll figure it out. Maybe it'll be a little kid, right?
What is it with the little kids?
You want to dress your kid up as a Jehovah's Witness? I'm just saying. This is strange. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying.
Dress me up. I'm not dressing a kid up as a Jehovah's Witness.
Oh. Is that? Oh, well, see, I'm thinking of kids dressing up in these outfits.
I'm not going to make them the offensive ones. I'm going to be the offensive one.
Oh, okay. So what are they? If you go up to the door, if you go up as a family, what do they dress up as?
Mickey Mouse or
Minions or something? Okay, so I'm going to go with the next one, which would be my insisted one, right?
Yep.
Which is Banksy costumes. So, there's different pieces of art he has, and you can dress up like art, and you can bring art to life, and you can go to a party, and you can stand there and create an image that's pretty freaking awesome. That's a piece of art. I think that's cool. I know you're not into it, but there's a lot of people who are
I have a word for those people.
artistic.
Something like that.
Yeah, he's very artistic.
Okay. Number 3.
Yes.
What do we got?
I don't know. Wasn't this one of yours? Or were you going to try and make me make mine number 3?
I let you have number 3, remember?
Okay.
He doesn't even remember the list.
I do remember the list. I remember what made the list. What made the list?
It was not 2 little girls.
No, it was John McEnroe in those nut hugger shorts with that wooden racket and the big flowing afro. You would look amazing at a party if you showed up in that.
So, as we deliberated, the truth came out. It was the nut hugger shorts that won him.
No, it was
It's okay to be honest about it. If you had been
was
honest when we were talking about this in the first place, I might have given you that one anyways.
All right.
'Cause at least you had a reason.
Okay, whatever.
Okay.
I'm easy.
Number 2.
Yes.
Clowns.
Clowns. Classic, really.
Classic,
When you think
scary.
about it. It can be scary, it can be happy, it can be anything you want it to be.
And I think it's actually a really good way to, when you're a clown at Halloween, it really does weed out the weak.
Everybody runs away that doesn't like them right away.
Yep.
And then you're left with people who just either don't care or love them.
That aren't pussies.
There's that.
Okay. Number 1.
And this is his, so he's going with it. You know, going.
Freddy Krueger.
Freddy Krueger. Butterfingers here. I can't wear this thing. This thing is.
Freddy
This is
Krueger.
made for a little girl or something. This is like from when you were 12 and my fingers don't fit in it. Like I gotta really.
Freddy Krueger. Yep.
So yeah, man, Freddy Krueger, classic. You're dressed up as
Fun,
a horror. Everybody
fun.
knows what you are right away.
Yeah. Well, hopefully.
Well, if you're a Banksy piece, they might
Or-
not know the piece.
Well, they might be a Jehovah's Witness and not know.
They might not know that. They might think you're a Mormon instead.
Right. Ooh.
So I think really we should just put down there any religious folk that might
Go door to door.
door to door on you. Bible salesman. So yeah, this just making me go. So we got Freddy Krueger, number 1,
Best
face, best
ever.
glove ever.
Of all time.
I mean, you'd invite him to the party and then he could like cut the vegetables pretty easily.
Yep.
I'm down with that. So yeah, best one ever. Is that what you say? Best ever?
Yeah.
That's what made our list.
The only good one, pretty much, on, well, clowns.
Banksy piece was pretty good. John McEnroe was wonderful. I'm very much a fan of that.
I know.
So I'm a fan of some of my other ones. I think
I know you are. I've learned a lot about you today.
Golden Girls has not. I think that we were cheated today out of an opportunity. I think we should have done this and saying thank you for being a friend together, but we would be missing 2 girls.
I don't think we're friends after what I just found out about you.
So we're done. Final reminder: like, subscribe, notifications, comments.
You know what? And if you do that, don't do it based on this list, please.
Do it based on this list and tell him how wrong he is. Tell him how awesome my ideas are, and tell him how he cheated us of the better list. All right?
Golden Girls rule.
Yes. See? He even says it. Why is it not on the list?
They taste like sour watermelon candy.
That's sour watermelon candy of costumes. You guys have a great one. We're done.